Hi everyone, it's Louisa. Thank you and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to review a trade that I took this morning. I took a couple trades to begin the morning. Some were break even, some worked out, but the major trade that I want to show you is the short that I took. It was very straightforward. It was a market maker sell model utilizing Power of 3 concepts. So let's jump into it. Give me a second. Okay. All right then, so let's just take a look on the 1 hour just to give a framework reference point. Price is still dropping. I exited too early. I should be content with enough, but it's something that I really struggle with when I have a really good feeling about where price is going to go and then I exit too early. But anyway, you know what? I continue to work on my skill set. But let's just take a look on the higher time frame, what we're looking at here. This is on the hourly. The blue rectangles that I have on my chart, you guys know if you follow my channel that these are the areas that IPDA recycles back to. Okay, so we can see here that price came up, touched it, came down, touched it again, we came back down, touched it again. So these are areas that I keep on my chart. They might be on my chart for a week, 2 weeks, even a month at a time. But anytime I have areas that it's very clear that price is going to reprice to those areas, IPDA, then they're on my chart. So the key one that I have on my chart that I utilized this morning is this one down here. So this is, as you can see from here, these are the 3 touch points, and then we keep coming back down to this area. So IPDA reprices back into here. And then here is a daily SMT. And I believe I spoke about this one earlier or last week. So this is a key area here. Anytime we have a higher time frame PDArray, this should be on our chart and we should be watching to see how price responds to it. So price overnight, well, we've been coming down, and then price turned into a buy model here, and the start of it was Tuesday, November 18th, so that was 2 days ago. Now, it's non-farm payroll week. I mean, it's a tricky week to trade. I trade with much reduced size because traditionally it's a week that, we can expect a lot of chatter, a lot of price distortion, a lot of wicks, and, it can really chip away at your account. So, okay, so that's on the hourly. So when price came up this morning and hit this daily price range, this CIBI, that's when I started to pay attention. So let's move down to the 15-minute. So we can see here was our Asia. We ranged nicely. London did not take out Asia low, and then we came right into this daily CIBI. So let's go down to the 2-minute. You guys know I like to trade on the 2-minute. I find that the 1 minute kind of, I don't know, it can scare me out of trades or into trades. So I like the 2 minutes. It just softens price action for me. But you know what? Let me know in the comments below what you guys like to trade on. So I always have my 1 hour chart up on another monitor, and then I have my 4 hour embedded indicator here on my chart, and you guys know that I depend on this a lot. So I'm curious when the 10 o'clock candle opens what it's going to do, and in this case it came up, it took out this high, it bumped into our daily CIBI, and that shows us right here. Now, you guys know my model is very straightforward. My model is liquidity purge into a higher time frame PDArray. Check, check. Displacement. Check, check. I'm just going to move this over here. We have displacement. We have an inverted fair value gap. and we have it would be on the 1 minute, we would have a fair value gap on this side. We also have an SMT. We had an SMT here, so I'm watching ES and NQ and YM simultaneously, and when I get that change in the state of delivery, purging liquidity, SMT, I'm going to enter short, and that's exactly what I did. Now this morning's trade was 219 points or 14 RR. I'll show you where my trade was exactly and where my stop loss went. My stop loss was, I'll just put it in here for you guys, just above this. Stop loss was here, just above the inverted fair value gap. And then once price started moving, I was looking at the inverted fair value gaps from the left side of the curve and looking at the size of the candles. So I had a few trades this morning, you'll see them, and I was getting in too early, which, as you guys know, I'm wanting to do. So that is something I continue to work on, but let's just take a look where I entered the trade. So I had a few false starts here, but you guys know that I love these long runs, and so my long runs are always, always work out and kind of balance out my shorter term. Now, a lot of these were break even or just like really small trades, like, like super, super small. But here's where I entered on this candle here. My stop loss was in this, just above this SIBI, this fair value gap. And then I pyramided out one here, and then I exited my trade here. So that's 219 points, 14 RR. I was hoping that price would come down like below Asia, and then of course you can see that price is coming much lower. And look where, let's go back onto the higher time frame here. Look where it's coming right back into, right? We're coming right back into that area that we have talked about, that we have had on our chart for, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 weeks. So, these are the key larger time frame areas of interest that we should have on our chart. So now, so let's just take a look here. So look how many times we've been here, right? So price right back down in here. So now for me, I will be watching this area to see what price wants to do. And of course, I'm always going to use time before price. I waited for the 10:45 macro to get involved in this trade. So it's 15 minutes to 15 minutes after. And that's exactly when I took the trade. That's when price showed me that I wanted to move. So there we are for the rest of today. Obviously, that's my trading done for today, and I won't be trading tomorrow. But for next week, I will be watching this level here with interest to see if we move below it, and if this support then becomes resistance. Now, I'm not a support and resistance trader, but I do watch areas where IPDA reprices to. And I just also want to show you that below here, you can see I have this notation here, sell side equal lows. So, here is where we have our equal lows. We have another low here, which is down at 24,158. So I'll be looking to see, if price wants to expand into down to that area there. And then from there, we have equal lows down here at 23,255, but that's a long way down. But this is what I look at. I'm looking at the left side of the chart to help guide me in terms of what price wants to do with the higher time frame PDArrays, and then I'm looking to the left of my chart to see where the PDArrays are from where price has been. So that's it, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if you get any value from this channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping in, and please drop in the description below if any of you were able to catch some or all of this move from this morning, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay then, everyone, take care. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.